Alright, we are here in Stormworks, and this is my challenge video. So as you might know, hopefully you will know, this challenge I'm doing a little bit of a different way to win. So you all will vote, similar to how you do in all the other challenges, to get the community favorite. However many votes you have, each vote will go add a point to your final score. So you guys can actually have a say on who actually wins the challenge, as well as who will actually get the community favorite. But yeah, so this is a super cool looking challenge. A lot of really cool looking builds this challenge. A lot of good entries. All quite different, so I'm really excited to go over them all, and make sure to join my Discord. Link will be in the description if you want to vote and have a choice in who wins this challenge. But let's get right into it and check out all these awesome builds. Alright, we're here with our very first contestant. This one is by Jack. This is a super cool looking vehicle. It has the ability to carry containers on top, which is pretty neat. So we'll just do our little walk around. We've got our engine hatch here. It looks like we might have to get power on first, so we'll go ahead and get up here. Canopy. This is a cool little canopy. A lot of really nice looking XML work in here. All of it looks really well done. So let's go ahead and see if I can find power, and then we will continue. Oh, there it is. Main breaker, and I think that's all we need. So let's go ahead and go back. There we go. So here we go. We can go ahead and open up the canopy. Nice, we got some access to the engine. Not sure if we have any torches or anything. Could be nice just if we have to repair anything, but it looks like there's a big lack of space in here. So we only got the one entrance there. We got a couple of helicopters going nuts over there. That's going to be a problem. But yeah, so really nice job here. The labeling looks really nice. The suspension looks really neat. Let's see, here we got refueling port only diesel, so we can go ahead and refuel it. But let's go ahead and hop on in. Now you do need 2 passengers, and he's got his seat crooked in the very back. So I don't want to be this passenger, but he does indeed have 1 passenger seat and 1 driver seat, which was the requirement, and pretty much one of the only requirements. It was a pretty open challenge. So I'm excited to see what everybody else comes up with. So let's go ahead and turn on this key. We got systems, really nice loading screen. This looks really nice. Let's see. Oh, engine pumps, parking brake. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Cooling. Let's see. We got waypoints and stuff. So let's see. We can go ahead and zoom on out. Right memory. So we can actually store waypoints in here, which is neat. We got exterior lights, so we can see all around us. We got headlights. Neat. So we can go ahead and turn those off. Let's go ahead and put in a couple of waypoints. I want to see this work. So we'll go ahead and zoom on out a little bit. There we go. Just so I can see that waypoint. We'll go ahead and put that in. And we will do, what do we have all here? Canopy, show selected waypoint. Let's just do right memory. So there we go. So we have our waypoint there. Does it show a line? It looks like it shows a line there too, I think. So we'll go ahead and zoom on out, and let's go ahead and get a second one in. Let's go put one more in up here. And we'll go ahead and do, oh wait, we have to go next waypoint, I think, and then we'll write one. There we go, neat. So we can do next, and then we can choose one to go to. Oh, and it's actually drawing one there. We're just very close, so I'm sure the lines are having a little bit of difficulty. But that's a super nice looking monitor. All of this looks super nice. So let's go ahead and close the canopy. There we go. We can clear all waypoints. Perfect. Let's go ahead and increase the throttle a little bit. I don't quite know what we're supposed to be at. I have not read the workshop description. I'll do that afterwards if it doesn't work, but hopefully we won't have any issues. Let's go ahead and turn off the parking brake. We've got turn on engine is 1. Oh, okay, so that's just 2. So we can do that with 1 or that key. Handbrake. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff here. Headlight, container connectors. Perfect. So I'm guessing this is an automatic. So we'll go ahead and drive forwards. There we go. Let's go ahead and increase that maybe a little bit. There we go. Select's having a little bit more power. I can hear all the gears going. Nice. Suspension looks really nice on this also. Ooh, we're nice and quick too. But I have complete control, which is really nice. Let's just go ahead and drive up here. Yeah, control is really nice actually. Steering feels really nice. I've got really good control of it, and then if I hold it for a long time I start to go really quick. So really nice tuning went into that. Everything is right where I want to see. I can see all my gauges, I can see everything. Nothing's hidden. Really nice work on all these displays. Those look really nice. Engine's at a nice normal RPS too. I'm gonna get the environment down. I'm not quite sure what the volume's like for you guys yet, so I have to watch this again afterwards because OBS likes to change things on me, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is a really nice vehicle. I have complete control. I really love how this looks. Really nice XML work all around it, and it drives really well. Let's see. Yeah, it works really well. I'm not going to put a container on it, but I can already see that it's going to work very well just based off of how it's driving already. A lot of work went into this build, so really great job, Jack. This is a really cool looking build. It's a lot different. I've not seen anything like this, at least not in submissions yet. Oh, we got reverse right off the bat. I do prefer just normal buttons, like a reverse button or something like that, just especially for brakes and stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, that's preference though. But yeah, overall really great build. I love the look of it. I don't love that reverse, but preference. Yeah, so really great build, and thanks for submitting. Alright, here is our next build. This is the Shrew by Northern Goose. So this is a very different looking vehicle. I really like it actually. It looks like it's a crank to start it up. Which I love. I love that kind of old vibe, and this kind of has that like vintage look and color to it. I love that color. It looks like my hanger. Let's see. So we have to start the engine, parking brake release, lights, and then we actually have to go and crank the car over, which I love. So let's do that. I'm not quite sure if it's started or if it's just really silent. Sounds like it's on. Yep, so it has a really nice low idle, which is nice. We've got a horn. Jesus. There's that horn. Sounds old. We've got gear up and gear 2, and then we've got 3 is manual shifting. I don't love 1 and 2 being gears, but again, preference. So let's go ahead and parking brake release. Oh, gear up. I have to gear up. That is right. There we go. I believe it's a 4-speed. Oh no. There we go. Nice, we got our 2 seats. I love that crank. I love having that. Suspension's nice and floaty. It feels like a Buick. Oh no. Let's not run into the tree. Let's see how long I can go without running into something. I tend to like crashing everyone's builds every single challenge. It's a bad habit. Let's go ahead and go into automatic, I think. Not quite sure if that's working or not. Automatic shifting. I'm pressing 3, not quite sure. We'll slam on the brakes. Maybe I have to be down? Oh, there we go. Oh, I think I killed it. Oh no. Let's do parking brake, and let's see if I can crank it over again. Hopefully I can start up the engine again. Hopefully. Oh, yep, there we go. Look at that, battery's right back up. Perfect. So let's go ahead and take that off. That was near disaster. There we go, perfect. So I just have to start off in automatic. So that's great. I'm glad I didn't kill the car. I love that you can just start it up again right away with the handle. That's really nice. That's a nice thing about the cranks. But yeah, so this car feels really nice. It's really easily controllable. Oh, as I spin out. I love the suspension. It feels really nice and floaty. It really does feel like you're in an old Buick. And it definitely is a little bit less detailed than the last build that we saw by Jack, but it has a really nice old school kind of vibe to it, which I really love. But yeah, so it seems to operate pretty well. Let's see if it has reverse. There we go, so the auto gears down, and let's go down. There we go, perfect. Awesome. So I do like having the auto and manual option. I am a manual person myself, so let's go ahead and go up, shift that over. Yeah, preference is up-down for shifting, but that's no big deal. But yeah, overall really great build. I love the look, drives really well. A little bit less detailed than some of the other ones that we've seen, or actually the only other one that we've seen. That one set a pretty high bar already, but really great build, and thanks for submitting. Alright, here we are with the Senator by Addy. So this is a super neat looking car. It's got a really good like Rolls-Royce look to it. So I really love this. I can't, yeah, it is a lot of good XML work. I was trying to figure out if there's XML work or if it's just really good work with pivots and things like that. Either way, this thing turned out really good, and I love all of the details along this thing. Just the details really don't end. A lot of good work went into this. We got the AD on the back. We got some really nice brake lights, nice exhaust. So this looks really neat. I wonder if we can open up the trunk. Might be a button on the inside. But yeah, so really nice work. The shaping on this went really well. We got nice mirrors. But yeah, so really great work. All the coloring and everything is perfect. The details really don't stop. They're everywhere. So let's go ahead and hop on in. We definitely have enough space for everybody. There's nice labeling buttons. That's very nitpicky though. We got interior lights, so we can go ahead and turn those on. Those look like they might be invisible. We got turn it on there too. We got mood lights, nice. So we got lights along there. These seats are really nice. Those look really comfy. So I love those. It is nice to rename those to nothing, but I love that. Really nice work there. A little bit of clipping there. But yeah, really great work with all the paint blocks. A lot of good work went into that. Doors auto close, that's neat. I wonder if that's just on a timer or if it's whenever I actually sit down. So it's as soon as I sit down, it closes again. So that's kind of cool. Really nice work in here. We got our clock. We got a nice looking glove box. Really spacious interior. Again, this turned out really well. I love the outside look to this. It's definitely a bigger car, as Rolls Royces are. But yeah, I love the look of this thing. Let's see here. We got toggle button. I'm not sure what that toggle button is. Nice to label that. We got temperature, air conditioning. We can turn off the mood lights here. Those turn those on. I'm not quite sure if that's on purpose or not. We got our fuel percent. We got a hood. There we go. So we can see the nice big engine in there. It looks like we got dual superchargers. Oh, those look like they might be fuel pumps. Let's see, we can close that. We can turn on interior light again. Turn off the mood lights. I love having the clock in there. That's got the really good feel in there like this old car would have. Power, temperature, performance, kilometers, all that fun stuff. So we got automatic start / stop. Oh, I need my master up. I gotta get that high for you guys to hear, and I'll just turn my volume down. So let's see. So let's go ahead. Handbrake is on there. I'm not sure what this button does. Okay, that's our on or off. So nice to label that because I had no idea what that button is. Not hard to figure out, but you know. Nice, we can see our mirrors, so they're actually useful. Nice automatic. This feels really fast, actually. How fast are we going? Speed 170, so let's go ahead and slam those brakes on before I hit something. Nice brake lights, those look really nice. The brakes feel really natural. We can turn on performance mode, so that revs the engine up nice and high. Let's turn that off because I'm going to hit something. Let's see. High beams. There we go. Oh, I pressed start stop on 1 instead of my high beams. There we go. So this definitely feels like I'm driving an old big car, which is really cool. You got the vibe there perfect. Again, I just love the look of this thing. It is using XML, but it's in a really nice way where it still has that original Stormworks look, which is really nice. Controls really nicely. Let's see, we have 101% fuel, so that's good. We're going up. But yeah, so we got our power. Yeah, so this car feels really nice to drive. Ah! I let go of my mouse there too. That wasn't good. Anyways, let's not hit things. This was the first incident. That actually scared me. That was not good. Anyways, car felt really nice until I slammed it into a little bump. But yeah, so we'll mark this down as the first one that I crashed. We'll send a picture to worry the poor user. But yeah, so that's not good. But really great car. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for the scare. Alright, here we are with number 3 or 4 or 5. This is the Frud F350 by Sleet01. So this is a super cool looking build, so let's go ahead and check it out. So, right off the bat, this looks amazing. I love these old Fords. They're super cool. Hate new Fords. They suck so much ass. It's unbelievable, but these are amazing. Let's see. Can we open up the tailgate? That's awesome. We can go ahead, hop on up here. We've got some tanks. We got an external charge port. We've got a bunch of padded seats. Looks like we got a pivot over there to do something with. We can go ahead and do that. Disconnect. So we've got a tail hitch there. Here is this button so we can actually fuel it. Oh, neat. So we actually have a fuel hatch here. So let's go ahead and hop on in here. Actually, I want to see if we can open up the hood or not. Doesn't look like it, but I love all of the paintwork here. This looks really neat. These helicopters are starting to slow me down. I have too much stuff spawned in. So we can go ahead and hop on in here. Let's go ahead and close the door. Do I have a button or do I have to do that? Oh, we can do hood release. Oh, there we go. Neat. So I love that engine. That actually looks like the real engine, so that's super cool. That turned out really well. I love that engine bay. It looks like I might have to get out of my seat to open that, which is not a big deal. We got a heater. Nothing else over there. We've got a key. There we go. Super cool feeling interior. We got a dome light. We got a bunch of stuff here. Glove box. Neat. I love that. So we got some C4. I'm going to close that. I do not trust myself enough. We can go ahead and do that. I think the seats fold. Yeah. So that's super cool. I love that. So a lot of really good detailing in here with just everything moving. I love that. So this has literally like every feature that comes with the actual truck. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and close that. And I just got stuck outside. Let's hop on in. There we go. So we got a nice little backup camera here, or rear view mirror. CB radio. Nice. We got a bunch of really good details in here. Nice. It is a manual. We've got turn signals, so we can do that. And there we go. Is the left one going to turn off? Oh, okay. I have to go. It's either left, middle, and then left. Wait. All right. There we go. I'm not going to press that button again. We've got high beams. That actually lights everything up. That's neat. We got low beams. We got our fuel. Looks like we got a small fuel tank, so we'll see how long that lasts. This engine sounds big with that flywheel on there, so this is actually super cool. I love that. We've got marker lights. Do we actually have those? Nope. So let's do 6 is our, what is 6? Our dome light. So I already turned that on. Nice to rename these controllers, just so that, especially if they're in the cab, you can't see them. So let's go ahead and actually drive this thing. Oh yeah. This thing actually sounds like the truck, so that's really cool. I love that. Oh, there we go. So it actually doesn't let me shift if I'm not in that gear. I gotta turn this down for my sanity. There we go. Oh, there we go. So it looks like we got 3 gears, so I'm gonna turn that way the hell down. Oh, I got reverse on now. Not quite sure how that happened. I only went down 1 gear. Keeps knocking me out of first or second, so I'm not quite sure how that is doing that. It might just not like me, but yeah, so we got 3 gears, a little bit harder to control than some of the others. It still works fine. Loud as hell. That flywheel's starting to get to me. Not quite sure why it slammed me into reverse there. I don't have any throttle on. I don't know if this is speedo. Okay. Alright, we're stopping. We're stopping. This does not like me. I don't know what it's doing, but it feels like my throttle is... oh, I can't do anything now. Let's try turning it on again. Maybe I stalled it. Let's stop. Let's get parking brake on. 3. Let's go into gear 1. And let's go ahead and move. I love the sound in first gear. It gets a little obnoxious in third. And it feels, I think that flywheel just gives me so much momentum. I just cannot really stop or change gears or slow down. It's kind of either go or nothing. And I'm not quite sure why it keeps shifting me randomly. Oh, there we go. God damn it, that hill is brutal. Either way, I got the gist of it. Not quite sure what was up with that. I'm sure there's something in the workshop about it. But really cool build. I love the look. That flywheel gets very obnoxious after a while. Hopefully the volume is not too loud for you guys. But yeah, I really do love the sound of that with the flywheel in first. It could be nice just to lower the RPS on the engine. I didn't quite see what it was at, but I did love the sound of that. It sounded like a big beefy truck. So really great work, and thanks for submitting. Here we have the Catmobile by Mr. Griffin 77. So this is a very different build from the rest, so let's go and check it out. So right off the bat, these eyelashes and eyes are just perfect. There's nothing else to say. Those just finished the car up completely. Really went with the pink. Really good commitment there. We got the tail, so you can definitely tell that this is 100% a Catmobile. So I feel like crazy cat lady's about to like jump at me from behind here. So we can stuff all the cats in here, which is great because I'm really not a cat person. So we can hide them all in here and just hide them away somewhere where they will never bother anybody else again. So we can go ahead and close that, suffocate the cats, and release tow hook. So we can actually pull trailers with that. Hopefully that'll go well with that beautiful tail off the back. Here we have fuel and electricity. I do love that grill. That all turned out really well. A lot of good detailing there. We got another door here, so we can go ahead and hop in here. Not much on this side. We got 3 seats in total. We got temperature controls, so let's go ahead and turn on the engine. There we go. We got casual. I'm not quite sure what that is. We got a horn. Let's see. Oh. Performance and casual. Okay, so those are just different modes. Perfect. So we got reverse is there. What is that? Parking brake. Emergency lights. I'm pressing CC brake or press to disable. Alright. Oh, space is parking brake. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a drive in. It is indeed a manual. Is that a cat? Oh, that's a little wolf. So this thing definitely revs up a bit. I'm gonna turn that a little bit down. This thing's actually pretty fun to drift. There we go. So not as much control. Very quick. It does have a nice automatic transmission in there. It's nice having a manual, but can't have a manual in anything or everything, I guess. Yeah, so the engine definitely revs a little bit high, probably higher than it has to be. I absolutely love the cat look on this. We've even got like the ears with the sirens. We have emergency lights 5, so I love that. I love that you just fully committed to this. That's really cool. It definitely revs high. That's my biggest worry with it right now. It's just how high. I'm going to turn right so that I don't hit that goddamn hill again, because it has destroyed like every single car so far. No, the last 2. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do brakes. So you do got nice brakes. They stop us right away. I do just love that tail. Definitely revs a little bit high, especially for first. There we go. This hill might be worse. Yeah. Okay, there's nowhere good to go here. But yeah, so we got the gist of it though. I really love the look of this. You really went with the cat look. I love those eyes. Those are hilarious. I love the tail. It is the perfect Catmobile. So that, what the hell was that sound? What is that? Oh my god, it's a cat. I kind of feel like we have to go over to it. Oh, we can't pick them up though. I need the C4 from the other vehicle. You don't have any C4 in here, do you? No, you don't. We can't blow up the cat. Damn it. Alright. Well, we'll have to let it live for now. But great build. I really love the look of this. This is really funny. Handled pretty well. Could have done a little bit better. It definitely revved high. I think that was part of the issue just with driving. Just kind of lost control a little bit here and there. The crashing definitely didn't help at all. That cat is annoying as hell. But really great build. I love the look of this. Thanks for submitting. Alright, here's our next submission. The Hermes hybrid city bus. This one is by Tigrer, so let's go ahead and check this bus out. So this is super cool. It looks like it's slowly rolling away from me. So let's go ahead and kind of just push you back a little bit. Really nice work. Really nice amount of XML on this too. It looks really clean. It looks like an actual bus. It's just really well put together. A lot of really nice things like this. A lot of good details. Yeah, I absolutely love the look of this. So we got a bunch of doors, all the fun stuff. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get anything around back. I'm not quite sure if we can open anything. Yeah, it looks like we can. There we go. Awesome. So we've actually got all of our engine and stuff like that, a bunch of our chargers, super cool. So let's go ahead and close that back up and go ahead and hop on in. Let's do the front. So we can do front door open. Really nice XML doors here, windows, and there we go. Look at that, the door automatically opens for the driver. So let's go ahead and see if we can turn some stuff on. Let's do systems, forcibly turn on engine. Let's see, what do we have here? Lights are 2, so let's go ahead and turn those on. Are those external lights? Okay, yeah, those are like headlights. Let's see, we got air conditioning, that's our heater. Hold speed, cabin lights is 6, so let's turn that on. Really nice cabin lights. Let's go ahead and hop on out. Let's take a little look-see around. Really nice seating. It did remove the labels, which is very nice. A lot of really good work. I love this flooring. A lot of good work in there. That looks really nice. Beautiful labeling. Yeah, so really nice. I love the color of these seats as well. That looks really nice. Seats are actually labeled too, which is really cool. But yeah, that's a really nice looking bus. We got seats all around. We got some first aid equipment. That's good. Yeah, so this looks really nice. So let's go ahead and try driving it about. So let's go, what do we have here? W and A, that was supposed to be an S. We got doors open and doors close. So it looks like I've offset them now. Oh no, there we go. Perfect. So that works really well. We got really nice labeling there for the locations. They're even spinning around there, so that's really cool. I love that. That's really cool. I love that. That's awesome. Really nice labeling all around here. I absolutely love those monitors. I could never, ever in a million years figure out how to do that. We got the hybrid engines that you can hear there. So this sounds really cool. Let's see, we can do speed hold is 3. There we go. I can't quite see my speed there. I'm sure it's right behind me. Feels like we're holding our speed pretty well. Let's go ahead and do 3 off. There we go, so we can hear the engine spooling up. Nice, so I love that. This sounds super cool too, which I love. Let's try going left now. Handles really nicely. It's a little bit slow. It was a little bit slow for that corner. What the hell was that? I feel like I'm constantly about to hit an animal. It's pretty slow if you actually stop going around the corner. If you're full throttle, it's a little bit slow. Let's go ahead and go up this hill. I'm trying to find a place that I don't kill everybody's vehicle. Nice suspension up there too. Nice, so we've definitely got enough power to go up this hill, which is good with the electric. I'm going to try not to hit everything. Steering is definitely a little bit slow at high speeds, but I should slow down also. We can go ahead and slow down. The brakes are really nice. They don't just jerk on, which is cool. I do love all of the monitors and everything. This one's really cool. I love that. And I really do love those ones spinning. That's really cool. But yeah, really clean build. I love, it's a nice shape. Everything on it really fits well. Really got a lot of good XML work for the really subtle details that really just make this a really nice build. It handles pretty well. Steering is just a little bit slow around the corners sometimes. Let's see. Oh, we got some stuff on here. We got SWATs. Oh my god. We've got a lot of SWATs. Oh, we got none there. So not quite sure what that is. Our battery level. And we can forcibly turn the engine on. There we go. And that will probably get us some more power. We don't need that on. It can turn on whenever it needs it on its own. But yeah, so really nice build, and thanks for submitting. That's really cool. Alright, here we are with our next build. This is the Scorcher Fire Rescue by Rookie Reload. So let's take a look at this build. So this looks really cool. First fire vehicle in this challenge, maybe only, I think. It's really nice detailing and paint work on the side. That looks really cool. Let's see. We got a fluid hose and electrical, so that's fuel. Could maybe just be nice to label that. Pretty self-explanatory there. We got our big fuel tanks. We got some equipment up there. Looks like that has some, what are those called? Hinges. We got winch controls for the winch back here. Again, really nice detailing work back here. That looks really good. We've even got like the license plate, some nice lights. Let's see. Oh, we got a little ladder here, so we can actually climb on up here. That's pretty cool. We got a bunch of seats back here, and a... is there like a seat on that, or do we control that inside? I bet we control it inside. Oh no, there's a handle right here. Cool. And we can actually go toggle mouse aim. Oh, I might need electricity on. I'm not quite sure. It's probably inside. Let's see. We got some nice stuff in here. Water can. Oh, electricity for that. Cargo bay doors. Did I read that wrong? Nope. Cargo bay doors. Exterior lighting. Not quite sure what those cargo doors are. Those... not quite sure what that is. I didn't hear anything moving either, but I might need electricity. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and actually hop on in here and see if I get power now. Oh. Oh. That seems like it's opposite, maybe? And I flipped it. So this thing, I would say, definitely needs some clamps or something so that I can't crash it into everything, because that happened. I also turned this off, so those seem to be opposite. So that would be, yeah. And then we can do a HUD. So that's really cool, but definitely needs some clamps or something because it destroyed the truck in a second. We do have water that can go out, so that's good. But yeah, that definitely needs a little bit of work there. Just that I don't kill everything, and there, I fell through the ground. There we go. Yeah, so that definitely needs some tuning, so we'll go ahead and respawn this. Alright, so we're actually going to just hop on in. This is the second spawn, just because I found some things out. So we'll go ahead and close this door. Nice looking interior. We got some nice equipment back here, some nice little detailed doors. We even got a little window back there. So let's go ahead and sit into the driver's seat. We got a compass, binoculars, all the fun stuff. So let's turn on the key. And we got some things here. So we got cargo doors. So I actually need to open it from here, and then that will allow the water cannon to work. So that would be good if that button up there worked, just because it's next to the button to use it. But this will work. So we got another button to open and close all doors. So that's a cool little feature. So let's see, we can go ahead and hop on up here if I can grab this. There it is. And it does definitely seem to be a little opposite. Yeah. So whenever I turn on toggle mouse aim, it turns on my W and S. Or A and D, sorry. All of them, actually. Let's see, either way, we can use it. There we go. So it works really well. We can go up, down, all the fun stuff. We've got the light. Neat, that's cool to have. And let's get out of that. Actually, I'll leave that on. We'll turn that off. And no, I was hoping it would have like a reset or something like that. So it would go back to its initial area whenever you got out or something like that. That would be a nice little feature just so that... Does that... Okay, so that works now. Either way, that's a cool feature. So let's go ahead and climb on back up here. Let's close this door. Let's close all doors. Oh no, I've offset them now. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and we have cycle lights. We got a bunch of different headlight modes. There we go. We got work lights. So we got some nice little siren lights up there using the new beacon lights. We've got interior lights, cycle. I'm not quite sure what the first and third mode is, or if it's just off. But I have to press it twice in between until I actually get there. We've got a heater, we've got all-wheel drive, and let's go up. So this is reverse. We got a nice little backup camera there, so let's go up. We got 2 reverse gears, and we got first. So let's go ahead and drive. There we go. Oh, there we go. So definitely a little bit slidey here. Just trying to keep control. So let's actually go and turn on all-wheel drive. There we go, so that was 6. And definitely is a little bit harder to control. Just sliding around a little bit, just with the sliding. I think we just don't have a ton of grip and we're a very heavy truck. But if I slow down around the corners, it goes quite well. I'm not quite sure what those brake lights are about either. Whenever I actually turn on the brake, there's a big delay, and then it actually turns those lights off. So I feel like they might be opposite. But this definitely will be great for off-roading and fighting fires off-road, or any of those vehicles that you don't quite know where they are, all that stuff. But yeah, so really cool build. It is definitely a little bit harder to control. It is great with the suspension. I don't feel like I'm going to take damage. I'm not going to risk it going up this hill. I meant to go another direction. But yeah, so really great work all around with all the details. Would have been nice to have that button for the cargo doors up there work whenever the electricity was turned on or something like that. But either way, it worked really well, and thanks for submitting. Alright, here's the 1997 Rataro standard pickup truck. This is by Kinamon sorry if I'm absolutely botching your name, but let's go and check out this build. Alright, so this is a super cool looking truck. We got a lot of really nice little details here. We got the seal of excellence. We've got a refueling diesel only. Let's see, we got a nice little plating here for logos. We got a handle for the tailgate. Nice spacious bed so we can actually use this. Let's go ahead and close that back up. Nice detailing. We do have a trailer hitch there. We got, what do we have here? Nothing there. Oh, we got an engine. Let's go ahead. Really nice detailing there along the running boards. That's super nice work. What do we have here? Winch down, winch up. Let's hop on in. Oh, there we go. I'll go ahead and close that. We got parking brake, headlights. So you can turn those on. Those look really nice. Really nice work there with paint blocks. This is a really nice truck overall for looking like it doesn't use any XML. So really good job on that. You really did a good job. Let's do, we got heater, channel up, ignition. There we go. It's yelling at me. We got center console. Everything's labeled. So really nice work there. We got our glove box. Yeah, a lot of really good detailing. We got a horn. There we go. Space is brakes. That's a little bit weird. I don't know if that's, yeah, so that is my brakes. So that's definitely a little bit weird. I like S. But let's see. We got up and down is our shift. Oh, that's our channel. Do we have any gear indicator anywhere? We got oil pressure. That's cool. Battery voltage, fuel, temperature, miles per hour. Don't know that. And tack. So let's go ahead and drive about. So we are in first. There's second. Sounds like it might be a 3-speed. Definitely a little bit slidey. Definitely a little hard to control here. Might just be rear wheel drive. Let's go ahead and take, oh right, space is brake. So that's very not normal for me. Let's go into reverse here. Oh, there we go. So it's very, very slidey, and space is brake. So that's very weird. Definitely gonna get some taking used to time for that. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit slidey. Space on brake is definitely weird and very different for me. It is nice also having shift up and down, as I said with the old one, but that is preference. But space is definitely a little bit more weird. Since S is only throttle. So we can slow down slowly, but let's see. Not revving up a little bit higher, but not too bad. We're still sliding around anytime I try and steer. But yeah, so let's see. Oh no. There we go. Alright. So, destroyed this one. Space is brake again. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Alright, so really cool build. I absolutely love the look of this thing. Really nice work with paint blocks. And for not using XML, this turned out really well. We can hold all the people. I didn't go in the back seat. There we go. It is nice to rename these. That gearbox is going crazy. But yeah, I definitely destroyed it a little bit on that hill. Funny enough, that caused less damage than any of the other ones on that mild little hill over there. But yeah, some of the controls were a little bit weird to me, but I love the look, so thanks for submitting. There's one of those helicopters that I was saying was going to be an issue. Alright, here we have the Pinda Meang. This is by RPO, so let's go and check this out. So this is a super cool looking little SUV. Sent a couple of pictures. It's actually used as a Catmobile, which I believe is what this was based off of. I'm not quite sure. Something was said about that in my Discord. We can open up the rear gate, so that's super cool. I love that. We can hop on up here. Nice detailed using the tracks on the back bed here. Some nice seating. We've got a rope anchor, some equipment. Nice. So I love this. This is a very, got a lot of utility back here, which is nice. I love this rear gate. That's super cool. They actually go in order. Nice looking tail lights, sorry. We got a lot of nice detailing back here. Looks like we've got some more rope anchors, some connectors, all that fun stuff. We can get some light over here. We got electrical, and we got some doors, some nice logos. We got another winch. Looks like that hood opens probably from the inside. So let's go and hop on in the back seat. We got a refuel over here, so we can go ahead and close that. Nice labeled buttons. We got a nice big old skylight here. So this is super cool. I really like the look of this. For it looks like 0 XML. This turned out really well. A lot of the no XML builds this challenge turned out really well. I absolutely love the shaping on them. They turned out just perfect. Let's see here. We do have a microcontroller. That name looks like it has been removed. Just the labels. For the tooltip stuff, we've got night vision binoculars. We actually drive over here on the right. So let's see, we have systems on. Okay, this is a super cool dashboard. I love that. The dials go all the way to the top, all the way back down. So that looks super cool. I love that loading screen. That was awesome. So we can go ahead and turn the engine on. Those dials are perfect. I played around with those quite a bit. They are brutal. I hate them. But those turned out absolutely perfect. We got 4-wheel drive and rear wheel, so I'm guessing this is already starting on 4. We got manual mode, so let's go ahead and turn that on. Parking brake, I think that was already off. We were sliding around a little bit. We've got horn. We've got up down is our gear select. 3 is our lights. So that's super cool. I love that. So we got lights, and then we've got, okay, so we got the headlights, and then we can change them from low beams and high beams. So there we go. We've also got left, right is our turn signals. Nice. Perfect. So let's go and drive this thing around. Looks like I'm either, I thought I was in first. Oh no, apparently not. Nice. Steering feels really good too. Engine definitely revs pretty high. I'm going to turn that down for my sanity. I love that dashboard. Steering feels just a little bit slow, but not bad at all. I can slow down a little bit as well. But yeah, this feels like a really well put together car, especially for no XML. I absolutely love this. Steering is just a touch slow, just like a hair less than I would want. Transmission feels really nice. Let's go ahead and try turning it onto automatic mode. That's nice having the option there. Jesus. That revs a little bit higher. Okay, there we go. So I had to shift it up. Just revving it in neutral is going to do that. There we go. Nice. So this transmission feels really nicely done. Let's turn it back onto... Oh no, that was parking brake. Manual mode. We got... I think we were already on 4. Oh, I'm in neutral again. It is nice having all the options. There we go. So that's going to be rear. So let's turn that back off so that we can get 4-wheel drive. There's that damn helicopter. Yeah, so I really love this build, especially for no XML. This turned out really well. A lot of really good details. I love the shape. That turned out really nice. It feels really nice to drive. These dashboards, I believe, were all done custom for this by the user. So I really love that. Those are really cool. I especially love that loading screen. This is the furthest we've gotten so far without crashing. But yeah, so really cool build. I think the biggest, or not even the biggest, this is really nitpicking, but the steering is just a little bit slow for me. But other than that, I really love this build. Yeah, there we go. And brakes are S, which I love. So this one really feels like all the controls are kind of where I would want. So it's a lot more natural for me to drive because I'm not really learning anything new, which makes it easier for me. But yeah, it feels really well tuned. I absolutely love the look of it, and super great build. Thanks for submitting. Alright, here we have our next build, the MPAV Amphibulance. That's taken me a few times to try and say right. This is by Copernicus, so let's go and check this out. Here we have it. big old amphib ambulance. This is super cool. I think it's the only amphib in the challenge so far. I think it's the only one, period. So let's go and check this out. So we got a ramp back here. Let's climb on up, and do we have a button here? Yep, we do. Perfect. That closes up nice behind us. Nice and spacious in here. We got a cabin light, so a little bit more basic just on paint and a little bit of details here and there. But we do have a bunch of equipment. Could be nice to have just a few more first aid kits. I've not looked all the way around this yet, obviously. So that is just my first thought. Water cannon cut in for refilling reserve tanks. Let's see if we can climb on up here. And there's the water cannon. So let us see. We got a nice little window there. I'm guessing we operate the hose or the cannon up front. So we got a door up here, so we can go ahead and climb on up. We got a diving suit, or it might be scuba. No, it's diving suit, some Arctic clothing, and a bunch of good stuff here for surviving. So it looks like we drive here. We got a passenger seat there. We can do start/run. Oh, I need my volume up. There we go. We got cabin light, siren. Oh my god, I'm deaf now. That volume is way too loud on my headset. Alright, we got some headlights. Those also look like they get on all the scene lights around us as well. And then we got water cannon. Oh, that's the refill. Let's see, we got parking brakes. Brakes is space again. Steering, water mode, reverse, and cruise control. So let's go ahead and drive this around. We'll just take it to the end of the runway, and then we'll just hop on off. So the tracks control really nicely. Looks like that water cannon is connected to my head, which is nice. I don't quite know how to turn it on, unless that was it. Water cannon. Oh no, that is it. Okay, perfect. So that's really cool. So that just looks wherever I'm looking, which is really nice to have. Brakes is okay, so it does auto gear down, which is nice. So it does slow down on its own a little bit, so I don't just have to slam on space to actually get moving. So a little bit more basic on some details, but it's got really nice markings all around it. Let's go ahead and dive off this cliff. Yikes. That was a little bit quicker than I wanted, and let's go turn on water mode. And there we go. Perfect. Nice. So there we go. Now we can go and rescue people. So this craft definitely has a lot of utility. So that's really cool. That's very useful, being able to go rescue people on a boat mission, and then drive right up to the hospital, and then go to another mission. So I really love that. This craft definitely has a lot of utility. It is really cool having the different mode. It's always cool seeing an amphib. My voice is going out currently. But yeah, so really cool build, and thanks for submitting. Alright, here we have the Nucleon tow truck. This is by Medic Gamer. So this looks like another no XML build, so let's go check it out. So here we have it. This is one of the bigger vehicles I think we have. This looks super cool. Some really nice detailing along here. A little bit less, or a little bit more basic detailing. You can see in some of the other ones they've got different shades and stuff going through them all, but it still looks really nice. So let's see, we got a big old ramp back here. Nice big bumper. I want to lower the ramp. So let's see where I can find some controls. They might be inside as well. Let's see. Anything up there? Let's go ahead and just no-clip up there for now and see what we got. We got main tank, content, freshwater, and diesel. Cool. So we got some nice big fuel lines that we can hook up. We got a bunch of hoses, equipment, and all of that. We got a bunch of rope anchors. The bed goes down here, so you can tell that some like wheels can go across here, and you can maybe get underneath them or something around there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hop in this beast. Do there. Close the door. We got brights, so we can go ahead and turn those on. We got some nice big headlights. This has a good look on the hood, like an older truck would. So I really like that. It's got that kind of classic look. Let's turn that off. We got a hood, so we can go ahead and open up our hood. We got a nice big engine in there. We can go ahead and press that again. I think that's everything on that side. We got a parking brake. That's really cool. I love that. So we can go ahead and look at that. So we actually got a working e-brake, so that's super cool. I love things like that a lot. That's pretty fun. So we'll keep that on for now. We got push to talk, safety light. So that's a lot. So that's super cool. That's a lot of nice detailing in there. Let's turn that off. We got an interior light. We got some more equipment in here. So nice. So let's go ahead and turn on ignition. Here we've got the station for our radio. We got miles per hour, fuel content, current gear charge, and RPM. So we've got up and down, or sorry, 1 and 2 is upshift and downshift, 3 is clutch, 4 is horn, 5 is headlights. There we go. And W and S is throttle. So let's go ahead. It says we're in gear 1. Oh, my parking brake's on. So there we go. So that definitely revs up a little bit. Let's go ahead and upshift. Kind of have to move my fingers around a little bit if I'm turning and upshifting, which is the main reason why I don't like 1 being upshift. Looks like it's 4-speed, so that definitely revs up a lot. Oh, steering is a little bit slow there. There we go. So destroyed that, so 1 sec, we'll respawn it. Alright, so we're here for round 2. We are currently in gear 2, so this thing definitely revs up a lot. Oh, I got my parking brake on again. Yeah, so it revs up a lot, and right, space is brake. So that's why I crash, because I go to S to brake, and it's actually space. So that is definitely going to take a bit to get used to. A couple of these builds have done it so far. I need to turn that volume down. But yeah, so I really do like the look of this build a lot. It has a lot of utility. I could put a big car on the back of there. It's a nice big sized ramp. But yeah. That engine definitely revs a little bit high for my liking. Yeah, what are we at? 1300? It gets way the hell up there. Almost 2000 RPM. 1700. But yeah, so oh god. Oh god, there we go. Okay, I did not crash. But either way, I really like this. Steering's definitely a little bit slow. Again, I'm really not a fan of space being brake. That's a little bit difficult. Let's not crash yet, because I immediately go to S. And then I end up hitting something because it's not as natural. But yeah, so really cool build, and thanks for submitting. Actually, it's amazing. Every single time I've not recorded and it's been the most inconvenient, it's been Citrus's build. Alright, we are here with the Kaiser Wheelies Jeep. This is by Citrus. This is a really cool looking build, so let's go and check it out. Alright, we're also joined by Pangu. Almost forgot that entry. So this is a really cool looking build. A lot of really nice XML. I love this bumper. A lot of cool work went into that. It's a really good small build also. It's nice and thin. Pangu, thoughts? This is the second take because I wasn't recording. You didn't label that, or you left the label on that.
Yeah, got a hood, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. It's nice cramming those details and still having them work. You got a refuel there too. So let's go and start it up. We got diesel and gallons. We got the parking brake down there. We got our gear, so we'll go ahead and get into first. We've got a horn. We've got lights. So those are really cool. I love those. Those headlights are really nicely done. We got our nice little radio back here. That's a cool little thing to add. A lot of really good details just crammed into this build, which I love.
Some machine gun ammo back here.
Yeah.
Spare tire.
Assuming Pangu doesn't crash. There we go.
No.
It drives really nicely. The steering's really nicely tuned also. And the transmission feels really nice. It's not screaming at me like some of the other builds. I haven't had to turn the volume all the way down. There we go. Yeah, so this is a really nice compact build. People are pinging me on Discord.
Probably me.
Probably. I swear to God, if I just go to Discord and have a million pings just adding Alistair. But yeah, so this is a super cool compact build. A lot of really nice XML work. It drives really nicely. Pengu, would you like to try driving again and not crash?
I will try my best.
I'll put the parking brake on for you again.
Oh.
Oh, I got back in. There you go.
Maybe. There it goes.
I do love that bumper. And those headlights are so perfect.
What is that, a dial and then a normal mounted spot?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks pretty cool. Oh, and then they kind of go low beam as well.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Nice.
A lot of really nice work into this. And subtle XML too, where it doesn't look overdone, but it looks right. Which is always nice. And it handles very well.
Yeah, it does.
There are more cats. You missed them.
Where? Was I supposed to hit it?
No. Ah, how did you tip it both times?
No, we're recovering.
This is 2 for 2. My God.
Going great.
God. There's this nice suspension again. You can see there he's using the XML exhaust. That's super cool. I love that. See if I can get out of this crash. But yeah, super cool build, Citrus. I love how compact it is, and really nice job with all the XML. It also drives really nicely. Pengu, do you have anything else to add?
No.
Alright, so that will conclude this video. So many absolutely amazing builds. I'm really looking forward to seeing who wins this. I've got all my points down. A lot of very close builds. There's quite a few more categories in this one, so the points are definitely a little bit higher. I think the max you can get is 50. As usual, I will not be making the final scores public, just to keep the competitiveness down, because winning really is not the main part of this challenge. The entire point is just to have fun and get another build out on the workshop and hopefully learn a few things along the way. But now is a time where you have to go and vote and choose the build which you most loved in this challenge. So I've gone ahead and gone through every single build with a quick little overview in case you don't have the opportunity to go and check out all the builds, but I highly suggest going and subscribing to all of these builds. Give them a thumbs up, all that fun stuff to help them out. But yeah, so go and test out these builds for yourself if you can, to really get the full feel of it before you just vote. Don't just go off of looks or anything like that, because all of them have really nice different features and are really all just so different in their own way. It's kind of hard to just go off of this one looks cooler than that one, because they all really just bring their own thing, and it is quite a hard challenge to judge. But they're all really cool builds, and I absolutely loved getting to go through all of these. So yeah, so make sure to join my Discord below and vote for your favorite winner. But yeah, so we'll end it there. Make sure to join my Discord and vote for whichever build you want to win. Those scores will be tallied up in the next couple of days, and a winner will be announced. But yeah, so thanks everyone who participated, and keep your eye out for future challenges.